Good afternoon, good evening in England and all the other time zones out there. It's April the 12th and 20 past 12 in Canada. Now, there's a saying, what people think about me is not my business, or say. But here, when it affects my children and it affects my friends and family and stuff, it is my business. And I will defend. So, anyway, I just wanted to quickly say that because the reason I'm saying that is I don't need to tell people the ins and outs of my life, but I'm transparent. That's the whole point of all this. And I'm trying to put a lot of love out there. One for a better word, trying to wake people, invite them to think for themselves, do their own research and so forth. And I don't want to be a preacher, and I've said before and I'll say it again, this is not about me, it's not about my face. My main prerogative is liberating the children, giving them their lives, their freedoms back, and I will continue to do so, and I will never tire, ever. That was part of the reason why I did cycle all that way, because it was very visual, it was very proactive. I never doubted myself. There were people that, even people that love me that said, hey Craig, what about this, what about that? And you know what? The dream's big enough, the facts don't matter, and you adapt and overcome, which I did do. I wanted to show people that anything's possible, even with little training. Like I said, I really didn't train for it, because it starts in the mind and ends in the mind as well. Because after it's done, you need to heal, you need to, repair. So yeah, basically it wasn't about me, hey, look what I'm doing, I can prove this, I can prove that. It was just very much a journey for myself as well, and I've done a lot of healing whilst I was doing the ride. The hardest thing about everything was, I had very short notice to prep and plan. I'd never done anything like this before. The logistics, getting the RV at very short notice, and everything else that goes with it, a driver, and we obviously had some issues with my boys, but hey, I did it, and it wasn't, to silence the doubters or anything. I needed to do it. I needed to show people my passion and tenacity, my spirit, my soul. I put my life on the line. Some people might think, oh, you're only cycling. Yeah, the cycle paths were fine, but I've said before, if you haven't seen my previous videos, the roads were dangerous where there weren't cycle paths. I was going against the flow of traffic. When you walk, you go against the flow of traffic, and I decided to do it whilst I rode, so I could see what was coming, because there's a lot of people that are distracted by their phones or whatever now, and I didn't want a car or an 18-wheel truck hitting me, because there wouldn't be nothing left, would there? They'd have to scrape me off the road, so, and I did go past a couple of places. The first one was side of the road, white bicycle, sprayed white, a shrine, if you like, to somebody that lost their life on a bicycle. It didn't have his name or anything, but it was quite obvious, and that reminded me, if I needed reminding, that what I was doing was dangerous. But I took precautions. I wore a helmet and everything, and because I need to be here for my kids, my children, and everyone's children. So yeah, but it was dangerous. It didn't stop me, it wouldn't stop me, nothing would have stopped me. I could have broken my leg and I still would have got over the finish line. That's just me. And it did inspire, it's already inspired people. A lot of cyclists contact me saying, hey, we should do a group cycle, and we should do this, do that. And I've had a lot of kids and parents, keep doing what you're doing, Craig, we respect you, we love you, you're a maverick, you're an angel, you're this, you're that, you're so inspiring, and it's all wonderful to hear. That's not why I did it. to hear that, but it's lovely, and it touches my heart, and I thank you for that support, because you know, I guess I'm human, whatever I am, but anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I do talk, a lot of people say that, and I do. I have a lot of things to say, I have a lot of experiences to share from my life. The reason I am who I am today is, to be honest with you, a lot of the bad things that happened in my life. It made me realise that life is special, it's sacred, and it's to be enjoyed. You know, if you don't go through bad stuff, then how are you gonna enjoy the good, really enjoy the good, you know? And life's a lesson, isn't it, you know? So anyway, my main motivation for this video right now is just to tell people that I still have a lot of things to upload. The most difficult part of the journey was and is the social media aspect. I do give it time, but I'm a single father, you know, Isla comes to me every other weekend and whatnot, and I've been having her a lot more, so I give attention to that. Obviously, I've got 2 beautiful dogs. You know, they never judge me, always love, and they do offer a lot of healing, you know, just having a cuddle. This one, see, even Shadow, the other one, does. But so I just want to let people know, you know, YouTube, they're not seeing little bits pieces from Instagram and Facebook. So the people that have subscribed to me, I hope you're watching this. I haven't forgotten. I will upload soon, but it's difficult. I've got a lot of heavy stuff going on. You know, everything's heavy at the moment, isn't it? But there's a lot of heavy stuff going on in my personal life, with my daughter. You know, and I know when I speak, this is very poignant to other people. You know, throughout this pandemic, relationships, my relationship with her mum ended July 22nd, 2019, and there's a lot of resentment on her side, and I don't know, she hates me, she wants to destroy me. I've tried to offer peace and love, but she's not listening. I just want Isla, my daughter, to be happy, healthy, and positive, which she is. I'm winning. I'm winning with love. Love will always overcome evil. Some people are temporarily evil and they don't even realise it, and others are intentionally evil, we know that. But I didn't give up, you know. So yeah, I've got that aspect, and yeah, I mentioned your name, Louisa. We're not in a relationship anymore, and things went sour and south very quickly. She's taking it out of context, and you know, doesn't see things the way I see things, and I'm very hurt and heartbroken about that also, because she did get close to my daughter, and you know, I wait, that burden's on me as well, because I don't want, you know, people coming in and out that are close to me coming in and out of her life, because she's going to get confused. So perhaps it's time for me to be on my own. But anyway, I mean, I've always said my children are my top priority. That's never changed. That's why Charlie, my son, came to live with me at 12 when my first marriage broke up, and has stayed with me ever since. And we moved across the oceans, you know, and yeah, I just want better for them than what I had. But looking back, you know, going into a little one now, amongst all the turmoil and pain and suffering in my childhood, I do feel very grateful that I did have that childhood, because, you know, we weren't on our phones all the time, even when we're outside. You know, we just went out and played. Oh, what time do I have to be in? When it gets dark, you know, that kind of thing. I'm being nostalgic now, and I know people of my age and older will understand. so heavily brainwashed by the media and television programs, even Back to the Future. When Doc says to Marty, whatever you do, don't go to 2020. Have a look. And there's other things out there, subliminal messages and stuff, even written in books. You might have seen some of my posts. And, I'm really not trying to annoy people or alienate them, because like I said, I offer peace and love. So anyway, I just want to let you know that I haven't forgotten about everyone. I always get back to people. As OCD of mine. Some time hours might pass, or maybe a day, but I will get back. And obviously there's a lot going on, memory as well. Remembering to get back to people and reminding myself to get back to people, but I always will. And when I say that, I mean the positive energy, because I don't give time or energy to the bad coming in, which is not very much, but it still hurts a little bit. So, but anyway, that's why I go to try it. Try it. I go to High Vibrations Wellness Centre in Lefroy. Met Samantha, the mentor, the owner, 5-6 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer, and we become really good friends very fast. And she's fantastic. So on a Sunday, we do the group meditation, hold our hands up, release our ego. We do breathing exercises, which really, really helps, because I do struggle with my breathing sometimes. I still get panic attacks, but they've seemed to have disappeared for now, which is great. And then we lay down and we do sound vibration. Basically, it's like, bear with me a second. It's kind of full at the moment, with affirmations and crystals. But basically, I can't do it because I'm holding it, but you go. Yeah. You might be able to hear it. Let's see if you can hear it. Yeah, no, it won't work right now, but basically, as you go like that, the vibrations get greater and greater. The ones that Samantha has, they're big and they literally get in your body, and it's just fantastic. Cleanse with sage and stuff like that, and it's fantastic. And just being in the room with people, it really is. I sometimes have out of body experiences and stuff, and I've said before on videos, my all-seeing eye began opening a couple of years ago, and it's only getting even more awake. If people understand what I'm saying, I'm not going to go into that. So that helps. That really, really helps me, because even yesterday I woke up feeling heavy and not depressed, just bewildered, flustered with what's going on in the world and what's going on in my personal life, obviously. And I spoke to a buddy. He helped, and then in the afternoon I went to this. Oh, and also at 11 o'clock, you might have seen the videos, I went to the same High Vibrations Wellness Centre and done some dance, and that was just magical. There was one routine that they only spent about 20 minutes reciting it, and Samantha, led them through it, and it was beautiful, it really was. And yeah, I posted, I cried in a good way. So yeah, I mean, like seeing the kids enjoy themselves, mine and others, is everything to me, everything. And it reminds me of why I'm doing what I'm doing, not that I need reminding, and it keeps me doing what I'm doing. I said before that I can't change the world. Maybe I can, but if I can make a difference, small difference, ripple effect, and then make a big difference, that's what I'm about. That's where I come from, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I do believe I was chosen for this, in the sense that perhaps I had to go through what I went through, to maybe appreciate life and give people the benefit of my overall experiences and journey. Because I speak the truth, as difficult as it may be sometimes. I'm not perfect, I've said that. Nobody is. We all have our flaws, our insecurities, our perhaps self-esteem issues. Is a work in progress. And, you know, apart from the meditation things, I do other things. I get out with nature, you know, especially in the summer, take your shoes and socks off, get grounded, feel connected to this planet. Feel the energy, accept the energy, ask for help. Everyone has spiritual guides, angels around them. They can't help if you don't let them. So let them know that you know that they're there. Call them, they'll come. You might not see them, you might not hear them, but they're there. And mine have been around for a long time. And I used to ask a lot. I used to sit at my mother's grave. I used to run there actually sometimes. I used to run up there and I used to sit at my mother's grave and ask her, please, mum, wherever you are, please help. But hey, what I learned is I need to help myself. I need to give good vibrations. I need to put love and positivity out there. Otherwise, it ain't gonna happen. You gotta go with the flow, but you gotta be positive. Because if you're stuck in a negative vortex, how can they help you? Because you're infiltrated, your mind's infiltrated by bad energy. You want good energy. So anyway, I could ramble on all day. And to be honest with you, I don't really enjoy talking to myself. I'm very much a social person, like my daughter is, and my son. Social butterfly, if you like. I like to interact, I like to listen to people's stories, to people's views, to people's, you know, sometimes struggles, because if I can help, I will. I was on the phone last night for a couple of hours to somebody that lives in this country, but a little bit far away, and there was 3 hours difference, and I didn't get off the phone till 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll always find time. I'll always find time for you if you need me. So please, if you need me, reach out and I'll find time. I will. And if I can help, I will. My advice is from experiences, my own experiences. What works for me may not work for you, but there's a solution, and I do believe that, you know, because not one pill fits all. Not that I'm really into pills, and more into holistic things, natural things, natural remedies, but you know, everything has its place, I guess. Anything in moderation, you know, whether it be food or drink or whatever. We just need to be mindful. We need to be mindful. Mindfulness is great if you can get to that place and meditate and just leave everything behind temporarily, but we need to be mindful, we need to be respectful, we need to love even the people that dislike us or even hate us. You know, there is a very fine line between love and hate. You need to love somebody before you can hate them, I guess. I say I guess because I don't hate anyone. I really don't, because the hate would then be on me, and it would make me feel, you know, bad or sour, resentful, you know, bitter, twisted, and all that, you know. So I don't hate anyone, because we all have our own struggles and things to get through, don't we? So yeah. Anyway, I need to get some stuff done. I need to eat. It's approaching 1 o'clock. I've not eaten yet. I do intermittent fast sometimes to give my digestive system, excuse me, a break. So, oh, by the way, if you can see, I'll show you. That was a Christmas tree. Now it's the tree of light. Sorry, it's a little bit messy. Yeah, I like it. I took it from the earth. Me and Isla actually picked it and chopped it down, so I'm going to keep it as long as possible. And basically, I put water in there when we first got it, and I've not put any since, and it's still looking very healthy. So Oh, and by the way, I've got to show you again if you've not seen. This right here is my favorite of all time. I love it. When I look at that, I see, I don't know what you see. Tell me in the comments. I see pride. I see he knows something that other people don't know, and he will be there as and when. He has the courage, he has the strength, he is peaceful. But if anyone messes with him or his family, yeah, you'll see the lion. That's just me. I think too much. Or do I? I think it's good to think, isn't it? And you know what? It used to be a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a bit of a hindrance. I don't know. But I've learned to use it to my advantage and control it somewhat. So anyway, right, I'm going to go. I don't even know how long this has been on, but it's been a long time. I hope you do get to listen to me. If anyone's ever got any questions for me, nothing's taboo. You're more than welcome to ask. More than welcome. And I will answer with honesty. By the way, I bought this because this was my mum's favourite. And it's beautiful as well, isn't it? So, okay, well, say goodbye, Mr. Marshall. Yeah, he's just chilling. And say goodbye, Mr. Shadow. Shadow. No, he's enjoying himself. Tucked away in the corner, just chilling out. Anyway, I hope that everybody really enjoys and appreciates the rest of their day, evening, and they're calm and peaceful, and my words of wisdom and good energy helps. And like I said, I love you all, even the ones that don't meet.